Hi guys, happy Wellness Wednesday. It's Ryan here. I just want to quickly thank Bryce and Kate for letting me do this. I think this is a really important thing for our team, and I appreciate you guys having trusted me to share my thoughts and ideas with the team. So I want to say thank you for that. This Wellness Wednesday, I kind of want to touch on the idea of taking the hill, and you're probably asking yourself, what does it mean to take the hill? Personally, I think it means a couple things. I think in certain instances, it could mean actually physically taking the hill, running up the slope as hard as you can. But I think more than often, it's actual mindset and a way of going about life. So I heard this phrase for the first time during my first high school cross country race. And we're running on the state championship course. And so when you run on the state course in Colorado, it goes down into a river and then quickly speeds uphill. Probably 75 feet of elevation gain over the course of 150 meters, so very steep. And I remember being at the bottom of that hill and my coach shouting, take the hill, Ryan, you gotta get up the hill kind of thing. And that was really important. That was really crucial for me, and it's a mindset that I tried to have taken on those last 4 years and for the years to continue. So to me, taking the hill means making the right decision, regardless of whether it's a tough decision, and really fully committing to that decision in a sense. So, for example, sometimes taking the hill is doing all the reps on a speed workout, but it also could be, a 45-minute Z1 instead of a 60-minute Z1. I think it could be something where, after dinner you go to the park, but sometimes, or it could also take the form of just going to bed early so you're ready for that 6 a.m. practice. I think a big one is, taking the hill is admitting that you need help, whether that be mentally or physically. We've got plenty of resources here, and so just admitting that you need some help is a form of taking the hill. It's all these things have in common is that it makes us the best that we can be. I think it allows us to perform at our best, to be at our best, and to think at our best. I think this aspect is just it's part of all successful teams. I think I've only been here for a couple weeks so far, but what I've seen has been very impressive, which is the discipline that we have. We take those easy days easy, but those hard days are hard, and we rip the hard days kind of thing. The warm-ups we do are intentional. Everybody's always on time. We don't cut the corners. That's my favorite part about the entire thing. No one cuts corners, the best example I can think of is yesterday. We were doing the speed workout, and we had 3 to 4 reps, and no one decided to do 3 reps. Everybody's like, we are going to do 4 reps today. I think that's something really huge to consider, because that is taking the hill more than other teams will. Other teams could do 3 reps, and we're going to do 4th because we know that 4th rep is going to be the game changer. What I also like about this team is I feel like we're dark horses, so that when we do those extra reps, no one sees it. We're out in Omaha at 6 in the morning. No one's going to see the work that we put in. But simultaneously, we've got that hunger of wanting to get better. We're not the biggest, we're not the fastest, we're not the strongest. But my God, we can outwork people. And I think that is the most critical thing that we have on this team. You take the hill in August and September, you can pay the bills in November. I think that's a really important thing to consider. So how do we apply this mindset going forward? I think that's the most critical thing. I think it starts really being considerate of every action that we take. What can we do today that's going to help tomorrow? And simultaneously, what do we do tomorrow that's going to help us with the race? And then after the race, what do we learn from the race to help us in future races, to help us in our careers, to help us in our lives? What do we take? How are we going to be intentional with the actions that we do? I think that's the most important thing that we have, the most important aspect of taking the hill. My dad always says something about intentionality. He's like, if you do anything today, make sure you do it right. And I think that's something that I take in my school, in my running. It's just make sure you do it right. If you're going to do it, you're going to commit to it. And I think also with intentionality comes a goal that we have to set. I know the boys team is really talking about taking down Marquette. I am full for it. I believe that we can take them down. I believe that we're better than them, and I believe that we outwork them. So I have no reservations that we can go after Marquette, and we can beat Marquette. But once we set that goal, we find Marquette. Every workout we do is about that visualization of the race. Every workout that we do is talking about what you're going to do when you reach that 6th mile and you've got a quarter mile to go and you got to really push past 3 guys that are wearing Marquette jerseys. What are you going to do for that? I think that's an important thing. That's where the intentionality and the goals go hand in hand. So you consider that going forward, and we're going to be just okay. I think the last thing to consider is in our ability to be great. Taking the hill is self-belief and the belief that you are the best that you can be, not someone that can is average, not someone that can be surprisingly good, is someone that is great. And I believe that we are all capable of greatness. We just gotta show it. We gotta take the hill and we gotta unleash it. So this Wellness Wednesday, I challenge you to find your purpose. I challenge you to move intentionally. I challenge you to set a goal. And most of all, I challenge you to take the hill. All right, we'll see you guys next Wednesday.